You are tuned to Anubhav 2.0 podcast from senior citizens, catalyzed and supported by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India, through National Institutes for Social Defense and Media for Community Foundation. The project is conceived and designed by Dr. R. Sridhar and supported by Ashish Tiwari, Pooja Murada, Sai Sudha, and Kaushalya.
Hello listeners, greetings from Covaivani. We have with us today Renuka Joshi, a young EFT trainer, that is Emotional Freedom Technique trainer and language facilitator. Renuka helps individuals to cure emotional challenges and heal through creative processes. Today, Renuka will suggest to us a simple technique by which we can overcome grief by befriending it. Over to Renuka.
Hello, beautiful listeners of Covaivani. I'm so thrilled to be here with you today, and I have to admit I'm a little bit nervous. It's not easy to talk to a crowd, incredibly wise, beautiful, and experienced individuals. My name is Renuka Joshi, and I'm here to share some stories and talk about something that's both painful and hopeful. Grief and hope. We grieve all the time. I witness my students grieve as they lose their place in university due to few marks. I also experience my clients' sorrow as they struggle with the loss of their health. Yesterday I saw my child mourning because he lost his favorite football. I heard my neighbor grieving over a plant she could no longer water. We grieve over the death of a loved one. We grieve over missed career opportunities. We grieve over misunderstandings and fights in a relationship. Sometimes we grieve over a prized possession like a house. Sometimes we grieve the loss of our younger self, the person who has gotten us this far but is no longer equipped to carry us onward. There is no scale for grief, a bigger or smaller, none. We all carry grief. The feeling leaves a scars on our hearts, and sometimes we wear it like a badge of honor. Other times it feels like a heavy backpack. It comes out of nowhere and sits with us, often without an alarm. We cry, we stay silent, we distract ourselves, we talk to someone, but still it's there, it lingers. And it's cruel and it's unfair and it's absolutely unwanted. But why do we carry it? Because most of the time we don't know what it means to let go of this grief. What would it mean to just feel the grief? Have you ever felt it? Really, truly? I remember a time in my life when I couldn't shake the thought that I could no longer call my mom and say, I'm coming late today. Or just text my dad asking for his help. Losing a loved one is something you can never truly prepare for. That sadness feels like a big mountain we would never wish to climb. And I admit, the weight of that loss doesn't just go away. But I assure you, over time, it takes on a different shapes. Yes, it's like a shadow that sometimes feels heavier and other times lighter, but always part of us, always part of me. And trust me, I try to avoid it, because who wants to sit in sadness, right? The truth is, grief felt like that one uninvited friend who shows up unexpectedly, except, unlike an annoying guest, It's actually there to help heal. So how do you welcome and befriend this grief? By letting your body know that you acknowledge this feeling. I want to share with you something that has really helped me when I felt stuck with the grief. I felt anxious. I felt even scared. It's called heart math breathing. It's all about focusing on your heart and creating a calm, centered state within yourself. It's perfect for when you're overwhelmed with emotions or feeling out of control. If you feel comfortable, try this with me now. This is how it works. Sit comfortably and take a moment to close your eyes. You may feel little discomfort. I'm sure some memory will float to the surface. Just be gentle with yourself. Be curious about this feeling, this discomfort. Check in with your body. See if you feel a heaviness, if your shoulder feels tight or heavy. Do you feel tingling in your chest? Or if there is a pit in your stomach? It's okay. Feel it. Lean into your body. Trust your body. Now one more time, breathe again, gently. And if possible, say this out loud. I feel this grief. I am sad. I am frustrated and angry. I feel so sad that I lost my favorite person. I feel so angry that I can't eat my favorite dish anymore. I'm feeling alone because the helper didn't turn up today. And I feel sad. I feel angry. And I feel this grief. You can alter this statement, change the word, see what resonates, see what sits with you. But do one more round of this. The more you say it, the more you release it. There is no scale for grief, as we know. But say it out loud if you feel comfortable. In case you sneeze, you yawn, it's good. It's your body reacts. It's your body is telling you that it's releasing, that is processing. If you don't see any change, but you just feel lighter, that's good also. Now breathe one more time and we'll come to this next beautiful step. Imagine breathing through your heart. Picture your breath flowing in and out through the center of your chest, where your heart is. Place your hand on your chest. It will help you to focus. Breathe slowly and deeply. Breathe in on count of 5. Hold it there. And breathe out for a count of 5. Don't rush this process. Keep your breath slow and steady. As you breathe, try to feel positive emotions. Think of something or someone that brings you joy, that brings you peace. Even if it's just remembering that one phone call with a friend, or a trip with your family, or a time spent with your friend. Anything. Practice a happy thought. Let those feelings flood your heart. Stay here for a minute or so. Breathe gently throughout. Slowly open your eyes if you feel ready. Drink some water if you want. I like to share a little science behind this. By focusing on your heart and breathing deeply, you're able to calm your mind and your nervous system. This practice helps activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's relaxation response. As your breath slows and becomes more rhythmic, you kind of trigger a state of coherence in your heart rhythm, leading to reduced stress and anxiety. This not only helps you regain emotional balance, but it also improves mental clarity. It enhances your focus and also it supports greatly your physical health. In simple word, it helps you declutter your mind and reconnect you to your body. You are giving yourself permission to feel your feelings without them running the show. And it's through this practice of heart-focused breathing that you can start to release whatever emotional baggage you are carrying. Guilt, fear, anger, sadness, whatever it is that's holding you back. Through all the struggles, one thing that's helped me heal is helping others. After losing my parents and loved ones at an early age, grief has been a constant companion. But it takes different shapes over time. It's no longer just this heavy, overwhelming weight. It's more of a process, a wave that comes and goes. I find that helping others, especially women with physical problems, children with their studies, sport performance, educational performance, or even people with learning disabilities, phobias, has been so healing for me. Through their progress, their growth, and watching them overcome their challenges, I'm healing too. I'm learning, I'm growing, and I'm letting go of the pain little by little. Every time I lend a helping hand, I feel like I'm releasing a shade of that grief, and in return, I get to see the world in a more colorful way. Grief is no longer an annoying friend for me. It's just a reminder that while I was grieving, I also found softness. I discovered the importance of loving the people nearest to me and recognizing their immeasurable value. I began to appreciate what I hadn't noticed before. I learned that I was enough because I defined what enough meant for me. I became more resilient and I explored the boundaries what my heart could hold and how much it could process. Thanks to the grief, I could go to this stage. So I leave you with this. I hope you honor your feelings by allowing yourself to feel them. I hope you trust the process, knowing that once you open your heart, joy will naturally emerge in your life. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you, Renuka, for your soft spoken approach to grief, converting it to hope. I am confident that our listeners will henceforth breathe through their hearts and find happiness. Till we meet again with another episode, this is Revati Bhaskar signing off.
You were listening to Covaivani podcasts from S3 Kovai Care, Coimbatore. Please contact 14567. I repeat 14567 Elderline Helpline during working hours for any assistance relating to senior citizens. Thank you.